When we are talking on apostolic ministry, we are not talking about the new movement. No. We are talking about the biblical base of the Holy Spirit in the Bible. So when you are looking into the prophetic now, what they so claim that the prophetic ministry, they established that prophetic ministry on the Old Testament base. And that's why you see most of the prophets are no longer talking about Jesus. Like, let me give you the example. Like the gospel of seed. The gospel of seed has replaced Christ. Seed. Christ from the message of the gospel. So they tell you, you need to bring the seed for your family to be safe. You need to bring the seed, for your business to have a breakthrough. Seed for healing, seed for deliverance, seed for breakthrough, seed for the future of the family. Seed, seed, seed. There is no Jesus there. Do you understand this? They replace Jesus, and by the seed, amount of money. You put it there, and then your problem will be solved out. And that is not biblical. That is the scam. That is the cult. I call it witchcraft. Me, I don't fear them. I told them, what you are doing, guys, is a witchcraft. It's not the gospel. No. Salvation is through Jesus Christ. Healing is through Jesus Christ. Deliverance is through Jesus Christ. Everything. Jesus is all in all. And you can see this prophet, they base their messages in the Old Testament. And even some of them, they build altars. When you see the prophet build the altars, and they say this is a prophetic altar, and command people to bring money in that altar. We don't have another altar like the Old Testament altar. The New Testament altar is Jesus himself, is our altar. So through him we come to the Father. Through him we give all our prayers and everything, because he is our altar in the New Testament. So any man who come to create another altar and say this is the prophetic altar, this is witchcraft, totally witchcraft. You don't need to believe them. This is what I call him Africanizations of the gospel. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They have already demonized the gospel in the way of Africanism. So when you look at what witches around there, when you go there, you see what they are doing. The same things are happening in the church. When the prophet taking the water to pour the water on you, you go outside there. In my village, you can see witches are come to pour the water on you, to anoint you by oil and do all these things. And when you come to the church, you see the prophet are doing all these things. So apostolic ministry is the New Testament. And when you go to the Act of the Apostle, telling you, after some of the disciples who give their life, 3,000 give their life to Christ, and then they give themselves to the teachings, to the doctrines of apostles. Every day coming to learn from the feet of apostles. And from the teaching of the apostles, you can see now prophet coming out in that teaching. Pastors come out of that teaching. Apostle is the birth of every ministry. And this don't be stopped. If you are an apostolic boy, don't be stopped by this so-called prophetic voice. Don't fear them. It's nothing. It's just all about shout. In my country, people as scholars as give up about this, because nonsense prophecy. You are going to become great. You are going to become millionaires. And nothing is happening. And they are taking a lot of money from people. The more they prophesy to you, the more you become poor. They are taking money from you. They become fat, and you are coming thin. They are eating you. You don't understand that. Yes, there are genuine prophets out there who are teaching the Bible. The prophet of New Testament are prophet of Jesus. Their message is all about Jesus. They lead you to Jesus. They manifest Jesus Christ. And you need to understand that. So this cult, you need to avoid them. You can see them. Any prophet who come to tell you pay the seed and for your salvation or for your deliverance, and run away from it. Any prophet who tell you God said when you pay $100 US something like this, your destiny will open, run away from it. This is a scam. He's eating your money. You know,